Good day, I am Rachel. I choose this one of the most influential work of John Dewey's Democracy and Education. Education is not preparation for life, education is life itself. John Dewey. John Dewey is born on October 20, 1859 in Burlington, Vermont. He was a prominent American philosopher, psychologist, and educational reformer. His work profoundly impacted 20th century and continued to shape educational discourse. Major Dewey's educational theories were presented in these writings. One of these is Democracy in Education that published in 1916. He is also a father of modern experimental education. Education as growth within a social context articulated in Democracy and Education. Education is fundamentally a process of growth, intrinsically linked to the social context in which it unfolds. In this idea, learning is an active and continuous reorganization of experience leading to enhanced capacity. Challenge traditional views of the child as passive and the curriculum as static. Do we criticize traditional education for alienating learners by presenting knowledge as external and imposed? Traditional classrooms like rote memorization, unidirectional flow failed to engage students' innate curiosity. The vision of John Dewey is a dynamic and interactive learning environment. So the interplay of learner and curriculum through education arises from the dynamic interplay between the learners, experiences, and the curriculum. The curriculum should be flexible and adapt to the child's development and interest, from dispenser of information to guide and facilitator. The cornerstone of experience learning by doing and undergoing. Experience is not merely something that happens to an individual, but an active interaction between a person and their environment. It involves doing and undergoing the active engagement with a situation and the subsequent consequences of that engagement. It is through this cycle of action, which is doing, and reflection, which is undergoing, that learning occurs. The social context of learning, which interaction and collaboration, learning and development occur through participation in a community. It influences on collaborative learning strategies, which is a group projects, peer teaching, and discussions. It is also enhances understanding through diverse perspectives, develops social skills, and prepares for democratic participation. The active learner fostering student-centered education. So Dewey emphasized the child as an active learner with inherent interest and capacities. The development of student-centered education, prioritizing individual needs and interests. So for example of this is the choice in activities, incorporating student interest, inquiry-based and project-based learning. Cultivating critical thinking and problem solving skills. In education should develop the ability to think critically and apply knowledge effectively. Active inquiry learning, experiential learning, and reflection fosters these skills. The inquiry-based and project-based learning encourage analysis, evaluation, and reasoned judgment. Holistic development beyond the intellectual realm. Education encompasses the integrated development of the whole person, which is the intellectual, social, emotional, and moral. It is importance of a supportive and nurturing learning environment, addressing diverse needs. The vision of Dewey is a democratic community, fostering social and emotional learning. Enduring influence and legacy. Dewey's ideas have profoundly influenced curriculum design, teaching methodologies, and educational ethos. Its shift towards student-centered and experiential approaches, active learning, critical thinking, and problem solving. So for this, Dewey's work continues to inspire educators to create engaging, relevant, and effective learning environments for active and responsible citizens in a democratic society. So that's all. Thank you and God bless.